Good morning. Today the pitbull caught yet another chicken, but this time I interfered and saved chicken's life. How did I feel? I felt great. I felt like a hero because I helped a poor little chicken get away from a big dog. The chicken is happy, sitting under the stairs over there, waiting to be taken by the house owner to the chicken house. It will recover. It is injured, but not badly. Now, what about the dog? The dog looked at me with his dog eyes and asked, "Why did you do that? I caught the chicken. The chicken was stupid enough to fly out of the chicken house. And I just followed my instincts. This is what I do. I am a pit bull. I am a dog. And who are you to decide what is right for the chicken and what is right for me? Why are you interfering into the natural flow of life? You're not the house owner. You're not the chicken owner. You're not the pit bull owner. Yet, I'm there like a hero trying to break them apart. Do I feel like I did the right thing? Not sure. If I look from a pit bull's point of view, of course not. If I look from a house owner's point of view, then yes, because he wants to keep his chickens alive, because they bring eggs and they sell the eggs. But who are we to interfere into other people's lives and decide what is good for them and what is bad? When people choose their own path that they follow, be it your children, be it your partner, or people that you don't know, we think are the less fortunate than us, or the better people with a better path, or these people really need our help. We need to set them right because they are wrong in their thinking. But we never stop and think for the moment from their point of view what is right for them. Maybe that is exactly what they want. If self-destruction is what they want, doing drugs is the right thing for them. They don't harm anybody. Drinking themselves to death might be the right thing for them. Eating high cholesterol food, drinking Coke full of sugar and other stuff might be the right thing for them if they're set on the way to self-destruction rather than growth. And is it up to us to decide what is good for other people? From a point of view of a masochist, it's very hard to understand the sadist. How can you like this pain? I know it hurts. I see it hurts. I see marks on your body. I see blood. Yet, I really don't understand why you want it. If that was done to me, I don't want it. So let me tell you that this is not right for you. You shouldn't be doing this. But on the other hand, I see you enjoy this. So, how confusing. Do we judge? Oh, yes, we do. We judge all the time. We judge our close friends, our families, based on our own right, based our own should, and based our own must. And if they're doing the wrong thing, we are there to help, because we think that they're the less fortunate ones who might be indeed much happier than ourselves in their position. But we want to help them because they're not thinking right. They're not thinking like us, because the only right way of thinking is my way of thinking, and it is personal to everybody. Okay. And somebody was trying to persuade me yesterday to come for pork barbecue. I said, well, I don't eat pork. Why not? I don't like pork, but it's delicious. Okay, well, many things are delicious. I think Pringles are delicious, but I don't eat that too. Oh, you're making your life hell. You're not letting yourself enjoy life. Why do you live? Might as well die now if you're not enjoying pork. Okay, well, you guys enjoy your dinner. Bye, I'm off. But you have to enjoy pork. Try it. I've tried it before. Try it again. I'm the best chef. What a drag. People do not want to accept differences. If somebody doesn't want to try a glass of alcohol that they brought from Asia, and it's something new. Just try it. It's good. You like it. Try it. How can you say if you don't like it, if you didn't try it, and so on? And avoiding things like that. And when I tell them, well, I'd much rather prefer a glass of carrot juice and a salad, what is the reaction? Silly. How can you trade pork for salad? Salad is tasteless. How can you eat that shit? Okay. You're not going to live forever. If you don't enjoy life, why would you want to live longer? And so on. But I do enjoy life. But how can you enjoy life without pork barbecue and beer? Yeah, I can. There are other things in life. Okay. And it's endless, and you can't persuade a person that my right is my right and your right is your right. Yet they're both right. And you are fat, but I can't tell you that. And you're fat because you love pork and beer. And I'm not fat because I don't love pork and beer. I like salad and carrot juice. Yet you have a high blood pressure, and you probably won't be enjoying life in about 10 or 15 years because you'll have all sorts of health problems. Yeah, but now you can enjoy it, and later you can just die. Who cares? Yeah, but you don't think about your relatives then suffering because their father, their husband, and their friend is in the hospital with a heart attack. We don't think that far because bad things happen later, and they happen to people, not us. Because you are lucky and you're naturally born healthy and strong. Anyway, this wasn't going to be about health at all. Today was going to be about superior and inferior. In the books that have been taken off the forum now, you could really feel the inferiority and superiority of the goddess. Goddess is everything. What she says is what you do. And she is in control, and you have no right whatsoever. She is there to worship. Is she superior? No, she's not. You worship her because you choose to worship her. It is not an order. It is not against your own will. If worshipping her is something you benefit from and choose to do, you are equal. Does that make sense? There are no inferior or superior people. If I see the dog is not inferior to me. In fact, what I see in a dog is an amazing ability to sniff and know where things are just by smelling the air. The dog recognizes my car from the main road. When I come, it doesn't bark. It is an amazing sense of smell. And in that way, the dog is superior to me. And I respect the dog for that very quality. I could never achieve that. Take another person. Because with the dog, it's a little bit extreme. Take another person. You might judge people by their education and their degrees, because that is your value. That is what you have. You have 2 degrees, great education from a good university, and this is what your parents told you is the level of a person, what defines a person, what defines their status. You judge people in your terms. Yet when you go to the beach here, there are fishermen, Thai fishermen. They never went to school. They don't know how to spell, but they're really good at catching fish. And that is their standard. They judge you by their standards. Can you catch fish as well as them with their bare hands? Probably not. In that way, they are superior. And from their point of view, Sawadee-ka, Kun Po. Wait, I just got a coconut. And this is what you get for saving chicken's life. A coconut from our own palm tree here. Excellent. This is a reward. I like rewards. This is not just a coconut, this is a coconut for doing a good job. From the house owner's point of view. You see, if I let the pit bull eat the chicken, it will not give me a coconut. So people often choose to do the right thing based on what they are going to get. Of course, I did not expect the reward, but when you think about it, if I let the pit bull have its way with the chicken, and it doesn't mean have sex with the chicken, but eat the chicken, maybe the pit bull would love me more and accompany me to the beach when I go there every morning to run, and perhaps even sleep on my doorstep at night, guarding the house. But anyway, this is all suppose. What's done is done, and what is to be done in the future depends on my feeling at that very moment and the feeling of the pit bull. If it goes like, then of course I'm not going to save the chicken, risking my own hand being bitten. Now, what was I talking about? Fisherman. Right. Fisherman, if he looks at you and you stand there with a fishing rod trying to catch fish, think like, oh yeah, you're going to catch something. You're not even standing in the right spot. You don't have the right bait. You don't have the right hook for the fish here. Ha ha ha. How stupid. And he would place himself at that moment more superior to you, just like you place yourself more superior to him. Say in the outside world, away from the sea, in the city, he looks very barbarian, right? Wild. Doesn't know how to ride. Well, you're definitely superior. And I've been brought up in a city environment, so I would probably assume that I'm superior to. All of that is wrong. Can't catch fish. I can't catch chickens, and I can't smell. Okay, why? This brings us to the point. You and me. Who is superior here? Who is sitting on the floor and who is listening to whose commands? Even if you are sitting on the floor and you're looking up to me, that does not mean that I am superior to you. I'm only superior to you if you give me that position voluntarily. So when I asked you to open up to me and tell me what you are capable of, tell me what you have achieved in life, asked you to brag, which wasn't bragging. All I wanted to know is, who do I own and why? I have 3 doormats here in front of the house to wipe my feet on. And I don't want any more doormats. But who do I want? I want people who are superior to me. Why? Because if I have something, a question or a task, I can give it to you according to your strength. And if you tell me I will do anything for you, just tell me what to do, any task, there is a very wide range, and who says that you would be able to do that task? And experience shows that whenever I give a task randomly to people who ask for tasks, all I get back is silence endlessly. These people are gone. Where is the first lot of the training? Numbers under 100. I don't know. They don't know. You don't know. They've disappeared, vanished. Why? Because you asked them to do something. I would like you to research the situation on Thai visas. Okay, that's a good one. Now, I would like you to research Thai real estate market, land prices, Samui in particular. What is happening? What is going to happen? What is going to happen in politics? Well, I don't know. Yes, Google it, read the first newspaper article, copy, paste it, or send me a link. That is not the job. If you are strong in the field of politics, if you know more than Google, and if you know more than an article in the newspaper today, only then I want your advice, because I can do the other work myself. So if you are qualified and strong in a certain area, this is what I want you to do for me. Like with our building project manager, 28 years of experience in construction. This and this and this and this. And I loved your report. Now I see who you are. I respect you for it. And I'm so glad that you are my construction project manager, because any question I can ask you, I know that you will answer better than Google, because you have experience and you know what you're talking about. And it gives me confidence, it gives me pleasure, because I know that I own somebody who fills the need I have. And that is questions about land, questions about construction, so that I can save myself a lot of time and effort and money in the future by not making the mistakes. Yesterday, you know that land I found? I took the paper to the architect, and he was trying to sort of place a house on the land, and then he said, like, hold on, let me see the other papers. Ooh, no, you can't buy this land. It's like, why not? Well, you see, this is near there's like a way for the water to like a river, okay, going through the mountain. It's dry at the moment because it hasn't rained for more than 4 months, but when it's not dry, it's going to be a waterfall, and you have to allow 6 meters on each side where you cannot build, and that 6 meters is included in the land. So throughout the stretch I would waste 100 square meters or even more. So it's good to get advice from people who know. Would I know that? No. What would I assume? Yes, if there is some sort of ditch, there must be water there, but how much water can it be? Yes, there could be a nice stream. Excellent! I could do yoga and look at the stream, beautiful waterfall, but I don't see what Thai people see. And when they see it, when it rains, it really rains, and that becomes a big river that floods the land. And not just 50 centimeters of the land, but 6 meters of the land. And whatever rolls off the mountain, a tree, a rock, whatever else will roll down that path, just near the house. Things like that need to be advised by people who know what they're talking about, who have experience. And this is why I wanted to know what is your experience and what you can do, what you're capable of. Otherwise, how can you serve me? If you don't want to serve me, that's another question, and you don't need to tell me anything about yourself. Unless you want to get advice. But you don't need to respond to my requests, because, hey, after all, you're serving yourself. Fresh coconut right from the tree. All that for the chicken's life. Chicken's life is worth a coconut. Okay. Yeah. Let's think about this. First, we're going to think about not necessarily deciding what is good for other people, trying to see things from their point of view, not trying to interfere into anybody's life and help them. Because by helping them, you are not necessarily helping them. Maybe they are happy where they are. And if somebody is set on their way of self-destruction, whatever you tell them is going to arouse resentment. In no way they're going to be thankful for what you do for them. Unless they ask for help and you see these sort of cries for help, and then you come and then you help. And then they get on a different path and thank you. Oh, you did such a good job setting me right, telling me what to do. But in most cases, it would go unnoticed. Like, oh, just shut up and let me do what I do. Okay? A coconut kiss. Bye-bye.